Hello everybody, this is a video showcasing the new TOD combo I found for Goku base, or Vanilla Goku for some people, but this is a pretty specific combo. For example, this combo is performable at 0 bars, but you need to have a spark. Another thing is that you need to have a level 1 to a level 2, in my case, is Super Saiyan Goku. A level 1 install, I think it's called. I'm still new to this. Basically, what that means is that on Goku Super Saiyan, he is able to do another Kamehameha after his level 1. For example, here. Even combo off of it. But anyways, so you might need to find one, or you can find a character that does more damage than Goku's level 1. The Super Saiyan Goku's level 1. And also, Super Saiyan Goku for me is at B assist and Android 16 is at C assist. So it is pretty specific, and these are practically my mains except Goku base. And another specific thing about this combo is that you need to have at least one level of the Spirit Bomb, at least one. And an issue with this is that each different level is a different combo that you have to do. The first and second level are practically the same, just one single difference, but the third one, the entire thing is almost different. Something you have to keep in mind that this combo is pretty hard for one reason. Is that since this is a sparking combo, or spark confirm I'd like to call it, you have to do a spark, immediate jump, and then 2-up, which from what it looks like it's this. You probably need to do it faster. But that's most of the time I don't even get it. And since this was a recent combo, I'm still trying to get used to it, trying to find ways to do it comfortably. But yeah, you have to learn to do that. A combo that everyone does is the 2M to 5H, practically that one. However, for this combo, it's actually more if it can confirm combo. So it's a 5M, then 2M, and then 5H. Instead of this combo can be performed like this, which I think is better in the sense that you have a more of a reaction time to throw in your Spirit Ball and do your vanishes. Like if you do this, it's by chance. You have to guess, because you don't know if the other person's gonna block, and you just whip it out by just randomly, and you're gonna lose it. So I think if you do that 5H, you'll have a better reaction time that you landed the combo. Alright then, let's get started. So something to keep remembering is that this is specifically for the level 1, with Super Saiyan Goku's 2 levels and B assist, and Android 16 at C assist, and sparking as well. There you go. That is the level 1. That's the level 1 TOD version. Now we're gonna move on to the second level. Now, an issue with this second level, it is practically the same combo except one difference. You remember that last part of the combo where I'm doing light special, that basically, where I do light special 2H, jump cancel, light special 2H, 2M. Let me show it again. This. And then I call in that assist, then I do the Dragon Rush, then that, and then level 1. You remember that? Well, now you can only do it at the first Ki Blast. You cannot do another Ki Blast or else the combo will drop. But now you'd have to change it to this. you'd have to skip that second Ki Blast. Again, for the level 2, you have to skip that second Ki Blast, or else the combo will drop. Other than that, that's the only difference between the first and the second level. And that was the level 2 TOD combo. It's practically the same except for that Ki Blast. But now we're going to move on to the level 3 Spirit Bomb. Now for this level 3, it is very different. A lot of things are changed. For example, remember that Ki Blast I mentioned that is different from level 1 and level 2? And remember how I said there's 2 Ki Blasts, and for the level 2 you'd have to remove the second one? Well, now you'd have to remove both of them, the first and the second one. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is my assist. Normally, on the first and the second one, whenever I do that Goku Super Saiyan B assist, I press it when it's on that freeze frame. You know, where that moment where everything just freezes, there, I can spam it, and then it'll come out. However, if I try to do that for the level 3, it will come out too early. I'll show you what I mean. I forgot to change it to level 3. There. You cannot hit it. I can't hit it at least. So now, instead I went to where I will delay it to where instead of hitting it while it's freezing, I will hit it after that freeze. You see what I mean? So you have to hit it after that freeze. So another thing that you have to consider when you're on the level 3 is that remember that Dragon Rush and then that Kamehameha and then level 1? Like, for example, this. That one? Well, for the level 3, it's best if you don't use it. If you manage to land that, because the timing for it is much more shorter. But if you manage to land that Kamehameha into level 1 on a level 3, you'll actually save a bar. I'll show what I mean later when I mention the 2 different ways. But you can still get the TOD without that Kamehameha, and it's a much more safer. Since due to the level 3 of the Spirit Bomb, the window to hit it is much more tighter. Now, this is the level 3 Spirit Bomb. You can see you would save a bar if you did the alternative way, but I wouldn't recommend it since it's much more tighter to hit it. And most of the time you have to do that level 1 immediately after you do the Kamehameha, and that also applies to level 1 and level 2. And that will be it for this video. I know this combo requires specific characters in a specific way, but if you can try it with your own version, with your own characters, then it'll be good. In fact, this combo was taken from a combo that I saw online. I will credit to the guy in the link of description. But yep, that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you guys want to see more TODs of different characters taken from different people but added in such ways where it's more useful, I know that sounds mean, but I just like being able to adapt and optimize a lot. Anyways, that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope so you enjoy. Goodbye!